All right, welcome back to another edition of the Gym Teacher Dream podcast. This is our Santa Claus, our Christmas edition of the podcast. Today, we will be giving gifts to celebs, people in the news. So, hope you like it, enjoy. I think I've got some good gifts for some people that they're really going to love. Maybe even send me thank you notes and everything. So again, I am Ryan and that is Ray, and we are the Gym Teacher Dreams podcast. Thank you for watching, listening. We're up to 78, I think I saw, subscribers. Yes. All right, yes. So we go to Hundy. Ray does a podcast with no shirt on. Get to 200, he's naked. So let's roll. Actually, there'd probably be people getting out of it then if I said that. So anyway, we'll have to think of some other idea. What's up there?
Listen, it's a mixed bag anyway. It's like some people love our stuff, some people don't. Like I heard just this week, some people loving the content, and some of our new viewers and subscribers are like, it's kind of boring, you know. So you're not gonna get everybody. So hey, if a shirt off gets some people, might lose a couple too, you know.
Yep, that's all right. That's all right. They should love this one. We gotta love it, Santa. So
speaking of loving it, the hat, I need to see the whole thing. I'm only seeing part of it.
I can't. Yeah.
That's what I thought it might be. That's exactly what it looked like it would be.
I can't. I'd have to really move back, and I just don't have enough room in my room.
Never enough room.
I was going to have a background because I may be getting a green screen for Christmas.
Ooh!
But it's not Christmas yet.
Not yet.
Yep. All right. So one of the things is, I know what you do, but we both travel for Christmas. And so do you do a special Christmas at your house, or do you just do everything at your travel spot?
We do a little one here, like our family, the four of us, we do our little Christmas. And then, we, depending on the year and the schedule and all that stuff, we have one in Fulton, my mom and the Borgman side, and then Brienne's side. We were supposed to go to Florida, but the weather has sort of put a nix on that. And in addition to the weather, we had some illness go through the family this week. So we did have a positive COVID test. And then we had another one who, although tested negative, had the very same symptoms as the positive, tested.
So you're talking your house?
Immediate family. Yes. Okay. Within my house. Yeah. And then a third member is starting to exhibit symptoms, but I'm the sole survivor so far.
You win, Survivor. You've always wanted to play, and you're winning. You're winning, buddy.
It never gets old. Winning, being the best. It just never gets old, does it?
Oh, speaking of that, we got to make sure all okay, but we've got that picture of us winning in the old staff get-together at the beginning of the year with the Club Dubs, right?
That's right.
Same thing for me is, back in the day, my parents, they love Christmas, and so we would all get there on Christmas Eve. And I'm not going to tell you what we did Christmas Eve because it's part of our bit here coming on. But I would get there Christmas Eve and then wake up early, and we'd all do gifts. So now that the kids are old, and we had the older kids, so we were like the only ones that would travel with kids to start with. Well, now obviously we all have our own family, different traditions, so we don't start as early. So we kind of and the Christmas Eve thing is kind of not the same. So we will celebrate with our family Monday after Christmas here, but then we do the old family in Savannah on Christmas Day. So listen to this one. So we've got. My daughter Morgan has two big dogs. One's like a deer. It's huge. Whoa. It's loving. It's hyper. And so she's got another.
My favorite kind.
Yeah. She's got another big dog. Also, she's got two big dogs she brought from Florida in their 20-minute drive. Speaking of that, Morgan moved to Florida in July, August. And she gets back, around Illinois, and we get a text. How did anyone live in this place? It's effing cold in here. So
Yeah.
she's already a Floridian, even though she does want to live there for her life. She's a Floridian, can handle the coldness, but
I hear you.
so yeah. And then so that's when we haven't seen her. So when we see her at my parents' house, we're super excited to see her. We haven't seen her since the summer.
Did she leave the winter?
But we're going back to dogs. 2 big dogs. Our dog that's scared of all of them, so she'll be hiding and on her laps. And then my parents' dog is similar to Charlie, about the same type of breed. And then my sister's got an English bulldog that's it's big, but it's got a skull like this. Like it headbutt me one time, and I was in a concussion protocol. We were wrestling, and that one just gets rowdy. And then we got my other sister's dog that's getting old, full of cancer, but just kind of chases people around. So should be interesting with all those dogs. And then we've got 18 people in the house, so I don't know what's going to happen, but it could be ugly.
Fun. I hope no one gets left behind like Kevin McAllister in Home Alone.
Yeah, that's for sure. We don't want any of that. All right. Well, so for today, crew, family, that's you guys, we have decided to play Santa, and we're going to give gifts to celebrities, athletes, and make their Santa or Christmas wishes come true. All right. So anything else to add, or we just get down to it?
We can get down to it.
All right. You want to go first?
I'll go first because, like I told you, man, I sometimes just can't get things right. I had all of my notes, little Post-it notes. Thank you, 3M, and with all my little notes on it. They're still on my desk in Sycamore. Now I'm home, at the place where I live, which is not in Sycamore, and I wasn't going back to get them. So I had to try and bring it back from my brain, and at my age, that doesn't work real well. So, but I did. I just remembered one. So for Christmas, Cody Lundeen. Are you familiar with that name, Cody Lundeen?
Nope.
He's one of the 2 dudes on Dual Survivor. Okay, Dual Survival, I guess is what it's called. Cody Lundeen. He is famous for never wearing shoes or socks. No matter the weather, the temperature, the conditions, he never wears shoes or socks, and he has a great reason why. He could tell you about it, probably convince you that it's a good thing. But for Christmas, I'm getting Cody Lundeen some very nice outdoor socks from Bass Pro Shop and a nice pair of shoes.
I love it. You're trying to get sponsors. 3M, you've already got 2. Let's keep track there, people. Tally. We've got 3M and Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. All right. Here's my first one. Merry Christmas, Justin Fields. For you, I am giving you the gift of switching teams with Jalen Hurts. You could be behind that line, and have those weapons. Happy Merry Christmas.
Gift him the offensive line, and then the Bears will still be awesome. They'll be great.
I know. I'm a huge Justin Fields. I think he's legit. He's going to be the man. But I just, maybe it's not all time, just for Christmas,
Yeah. Season.
Merry Christmas, Justin.
No, I'm a believer. I think I mentioned on the show I was not, beginning of the season, but he has made a believer out of me, Justin Fields. And something I heard today on the radio, maybe you are aware of this because you're smart. So we just, the Cubs signed Dansby Swanson, right?
Yeah.
Did you know him and Justin Fields from the same town? Okay, same hometown. And in an interview today on ESPN Radio, another sponsorship possibility, the way it's Dansby, right? That's how you say it. He referenced it. He said from the same neighborhood. Okay, so I mean,
wow,
imagine that. What are the chances, right?
I know. Well,
that's pretty cool.
I know I just went, but Merry Christmas, Dansby Swanson. I gift to you one big hell yeah for signing with the Cubs.
There you go. Lots of millions of dollars. There you go. All right. So, you said, let's do this celebrity thing. So I went, the Google machine, click. I just went celebrities, and I got an article, but I think it was highest paid celebrities. So kind of deviating from where we were and, people and things that we reference on the show. But you familiar with Gordon Ramsay, right?
I am.
All right. So I am for Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'll follow your lead on that. Gordon Ramsay gets a chill pill from this guy because that dude's intense, man. He's a yeller, screamer. He's an MFer. He needs to chill a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Season of joy. He needs to choose joy instead of high intensity, cut downs.
I think he needs to raise the stakes. Go more. Go.
Ooh, stakes. I like what you did there.
Yeah. Raise it up, bar. Raise it. All right. Merry Christmas to the Illini basketball team and the Bulls. I give you the gift of teamwork, happiness, and love so y'all can just get along.
What happened between the Bulls and the Illini?
Well, the Bulls are having some trouble with Levine, yes, and them. And then the Illini
I thought you meant Illini Bulls weren't getting along, but you're talking within the locker room. Bulls fighting, Illini fighting.
Yep.
I don't know. The Illini covered it up pretty well, it seems like. Whether there was turmoil or is turmoil or not,
Who knows?
all came up and said, no. We all love each other. We just, things aren't great right now.
Can't have all stars. You gotta have some glue guys.
Yeah.
Right now they think they're all stars.
The Bulls sounds bad. The more info that comes out, it sounds like there's definitely turmoil.
Yeah. I'm gonna sign a max contract and I'm gonna be mad at you. Okay.
I wasn't gonna point fingers, but you did that.
I just did. You, Zach Levine.
All right. For me, Merry Christmas, Post Malone. Now maybe I'm in the minority here, but Post Malone, I'm gonna gift him pre-Malone and give him a second chance to reconsider all those face tattoos. All right. That's what I'm doing. That's my gift.
Okay. All right. I don't know. He's his own guy. I don't think he'll say thank you. I don't think he's going to stick to it.
Okay.
It is who he is. But
okay.
I like where you're going. Make mistakes, you give him a chance on your gift. I like it. Merry Christmas, Jean-Claude Van Damme. I give to you a movie that you can be relevant in again because you're my boy. Okay. You're my boy.
All right. How old is he now? I
don't know. He's 50 plus.
Yeah. So I think he's maybe older than that, but give him the gift of the Kumite. Kumite? Is that how you say it?
Yep. Right. Blood sport when you're of age and you think you can handle it. Of course, if you watch MMA, you're plenty. Blood sport. But let's see, the movies back in the day, they're just too slow for the youths of America. They want action nonstop. They don't want a beautiful story about him and running away and then the love of what's her name and the buddy he found. I mean, I can't remember the names very well, but just love it.
We're getting old.
Sidebar. So I found out that one of our Kish players' uncle is part of the Hoop Dreams.
Oh wow, cool.
So he apparently talked. He apparently talked to the team the last game I wasn't there, or when we went to Chicago. So,
there is. I don't know if you're aware of this. There's a podcast similar to us. Two BFFs getting together and conversing on the internet, and it's Arthur Agee and
William Gates.
Yeah.
William Gates. That's awesome.
Pretty cool. I think it's called Hoop Dreams Podcast. It's
I might check that out.
You do.
Yeah.
All right. So your last one was Jean-Claude Van Damme, or whatever, however you say it, one of your favorite dudes of all time. Right?
Yeah.
Another one of your favorite dudes of all time. Merry Christmas, Mark Wahlberg. I'm gifting him an autographed picture of Ryan Michael Piccolotti.
Yeah, baby.
He'll love it.
He'll love it.
He'll hang it on his wall.
Yep, he will. I know it. Okay. Merry Christmas, Pete Davidson.
Good.
I gift to you a woman that will love you forever.
Not just for a couple months or whatever it is.
Yep.
But dude, make sure my wife's not listening. He pulls some pretty impressive tail, doesn't he?
I know. Good. I know. Well,
how's he doing?
I don't know. He was, he had the two, and now I thought he heard someone that they've already broken. I don't know. He'll find someone. Someone loves his weird ass, but he's supposed to have a real nice guy, but
All right. You know Lynn Manuel Miranda, or however you say it?
Yes, Hamilton.
Thank you. Yes, Hamilton. I am gifting him Merry Christmas. I am sending him the script for Gym Teacher Dreams, the musical.
Gosh, look at you. You got a theme going. Just keep passing it on. Can you imagine us? Could you imagine putting a musical with us that we did? That'd be hilarious.
Kind of tying in, our last episode where you were asking me if I could get on stage and sing. Do you think we could act like our own part and sing and dance and jumping?
I don't know about dance. I'll sing, but jumping, I don't know. I let lose some weight. But how would you? You crop dust. There's so many things that we did that would be like, oh, but that's what we did.
Yeah,
changing my presentation, and there's just so much.
I'd almost forgotten about that, even though you bring it up very often. Some of the kids who are now subscribers and talking in the locker room about Gym Teacher Dreams podcast, they're telling me, they're like, what you should do is talk about this and that, and it's all the stories that you and I originally set out to tell, but we can't because they're personal to people who might be listening or watching or whatever. And they understood. I explained that, and they got it. But they're like, "Man, your show would really blow up if you told that story." I'm like, "Yeah, but how would Joey feel or whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How would Sally feel about me telling that story?
Yeah. So many stories that we have to keep to ourselves.
Yeah.
It's a
thin line.
Hard thing to do. A lot of weight on my shoulder, not being able to let the world know the stories of the gym class. Don't. All right.
Fact.
Merry Christmas, Nick Madrigal. I give you the gift of power.
Okay, he's kind of the odd man out right now, right? We just signed shortstop of the future. Oh, you were a shortstop, and now the previous shortstop is going to be second base, another position you could have played. Sorry, dude, you're
talking, put him in a 9 spot and played in DH, but.
DH, yeah.
Man, that guy's gone downhill. So you need a little power. Get yourself back in lineup. But he hasn't hit for the Cubs. He's been hurt.
He has not. That's what, again, in my mind, I'm thinking a 290, 300 hitter. And then I looked at his stats, and he batted like 236 last year.
Yeah.
So there's why. You all play. You got to make it happen.
Nope. Yeah. No power, not hitting, and you're not very good defensively, and you're a bad base runner. Yeah. That equals pine time.
That's right. Oh, that was you. Phil Collins. Merry Christmas, Phil Collins. I'm giving you this moment because Phil Collins, he had been waiting for this moment for all his life. So I'm giving it to him for Christmas this year. That was too far to go for a little.
No. You punned it. Well.
I got one more coming up later. You can wait for
it. Merry Christmas, Antonio Brown. I gift to you common sense and mental health well-being. Go get some help, please.
Yeah, for sure. Where's he been recently? After that one storm off with the jersey.
Besides at a hotel in pool with no clothes on.
That's right. That did happen recently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you're right. He does need help.
Yep.
All right. The Bulls. I know you mentioned the Bulls earlier. Maybe I should have dovetailed with this one, but Merry Christmas, Bulls. I'm giving you a way to get the number 1 draft pick and draft Victor Wembanyama, or however you say his name, and then the future is set. And then they also have like the 18th pick. Pick up someone like Terrence Shannon Jr. I don't know, someone who can ball, and then we're on the move. We're back.
They're at that point, though. I know the videos where they show someone about to do something really bad. At this moment, Johnny realized he just F up. Have you seen those videos?
No.
Classic.
No.
So
I need to.
But
it sounds like
right now the Bulls are like at this moment they realize they effed up because the best they can do is like 4th. I heard right now with their record. They just There's no way.
Traded it away.
Yeah, they messed up. All right.
Is
Merry
that true,
Christmas
though? Statistically and percentage-wise, the best they can do is the number 4 pick that's already been determined.
I thought that's what I just heard on my way travels
man,
to.
that's horrible.
Yeah, because because they trade the picks based on the trade.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Merry Christmas to all the fans of Step Brothers. I gift you Step Brothers 2, starring Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Is that happening?
No,
That's
but it should.
It should.
They have that relationship. They wouldn't have to fake it. I mean, that's just what they do to each other all the time. Oh, speaking of that, Coach Conroy kind of said something that was hilarious, but not at the time. But what he said was hilarious. I can't really say it, but it came out wrong.
I'll hear you better.
Yeah. I got two more.
I want to. Do you know how Michigan, North Carolina turned out tonight? Oh man, I'd like to see the score before I say this, but Hunter Dickinson, Merry Christmas. I am giving you a gift certificate or card. I'm giving you free lessons at Don Beebe's House of Speed. That dude runs like an idiot, doesn't he? I mean, listen, I may be a weird runner. I don't even know. Film me running. But you watch that dude run down the court. What in the world? How did someone along the way not say, dude, you need some training on how to run correctly? You know what I mean?
Who would win a race? Hunter Dickinson or the Iowa Old Center? Luke Garza. Who would win a race of those two? Garza was not fast at either.
I know. I suppose probably Hunter Dickinson, but he just runs like a goofy SOB, right?
Okay. All right.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I mean, what? They lost. Thank you. Yes. Which brings me to my next one. University of Michigan basketball team. Merry Christmas. Here is an extra large serving of humble pie. Like, they're unranked. They're barely above 500. You have Juwan Howard, who just runs his trap and swings punches at other people he's frustrated with. Hunter Dickinson runs his mouth. He's a very talented player. But, dude, if you're that exceptional, if you're All-American, your team should be ranked, shouldn't you? That's like that year, 1987, when Andre Dawson won the MVP for the last place Cubs. And what was the big controversy or whatever was, hey, your team just took last place. How can you be an MVP? That's kind of how I feel about Hunter Dickinson, you know?
Yeah. But anyway, what's your record against the Illini? Shut your trap. Know your role, jabroni. Whatever you want to say.
Your silence was making me think that you didn't agree with me for a second, so I appreciate you jumping in.
Ass bitch. Anyway, all right. You'll like this one. Merry Christmas, Iowa football. I gift you a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah. So this is one of them. I thought about the same thing. We were on the same wavelength, but I just didn't do it.
Yeah. Poor people still living in the Stone Ages.
Yeah, I do. I felt bad for them at different points during the year, which is saying a lot coming from a
me too, but nice. There was one day where the Wisconsin football team lost and the Iowa team lost. That's a good day, Ice Cube. Yeah. Today was a good day.
Dang. Dovetails nicely into my next gift. I'm gifting U2, the band, the Uber, they're celebrities band. The parody song written by you, right? It's a Borgman Day.
Yep.
I'm gifting them the rights to that song instead of It's a Beautiful Day, which is one of my favorite songs.
I know. That's why I made it to that song.
I'm not a big U2 fan, but I love that song. And yes, they can have the rights to the parody if you give me the okay to give them the rights.
That's okay. Whatever it takes, man.
Whatever it takes.
This is my last one I have. So I don't know how many more, but that is my last one.
Okay.
No, wait. Oh, no, it is. All right. Merry Christmas.
I only have one left.
Yes. Wow. Merry Christmas to you, Anthony Davis. For you, I gift you bubble wrap so that you can wrap yourself in it and protect yourself from all those meanies on the court, you big.
Oh, man. We're going to get kicked off the air before we know it. Well, this is the other bad pun, but Mariah Carey, who is everything Christmas, right? She's more Christmas in today's society than Jesus himself, to be honest with you.
I
Doesn't
know.
it seem that way?
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mariah Carey, I gift to you, because all she wants for Christmas is you. I've heard it about 75 times the last 42 hours. All right. So I give it to her. Now, no more. You don't want it anymore because you already have it. We don't have to hear the song.
You know what? Merry Christmas, Mariah Carey. I gift you for Christmas bigger clothes.
Oh, man. I love it. All right. I guess we're a second segment of our Christmas edition, huh?
Yep. All right. For the second segment, we decided, we're going to draft, and this was a help me out, a watcher segment.
A viewer recommendation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to draft 5 Christmas experiences or things, whatever you want to call them. All right. So I ain't gonna lie, some of mine are kind of personnel, but it gets the point across.
All right.
I'll let you go first. You're younger again. You're still younger, always younger than me, but
always younger. But you
got the
love
first
asking
pick.
people.
With the
This is
first
one of
pick.
your favorite things in the whole world is to ask people who they think is older. And of course, inevitably, they think I'm older because you still, have those boyish features and such.
Yeah.
You still look good. Every day I look worse. But anyway, my number one pick, and I
With the first pick in the Christmas draft, Raymond Bourbon selects
Baby Jesus. I get Baby Jesus. You and anybody else. Anybody else can have Mariah Carey. I want Baby Jesus. Okay.
That is a solid pick from a spiritual man.
Yep. Let's put Christ back in Christmas. Let's do it.
That's right. All right. All right. With my first pick, I see. I wrote down with the second pick in the first round, Ryan Piccolotti selects the surprise of opening gifts on Christmas. I just love it. I don't want to know what I get, and I love watching the kids and just how excited they are. And I know they're adult. I got 2 adult kids and one's 15. I don't get excited, but I still, my nephews and nieces, everyone. I just love surprises. I never liked knowing what I got for Christmas.
Yeah. I love hearing that about you, to be honest with you, because I do think I'm at an age and maybe, our household, and Brienne probably agrees with you. She's probably the same way, but it's kind of like, meh, it's weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain it, but I appreciate where you're at on that for sure. And honestly, I did a little research, as, I kind of do, to get ideas. I didn't steal any of the ideas from the internet, but like number one universally was the surprise of opening gifts. So good job, Ryan Piccolotti.
That's right. With the first pick of the second round, Raymond Bourbon selects
white elephant gifts, or whatever, like that whole event. You and your families or friends or anybody, you do white elephant?
No, I haven't. I've done it in the past, but we haven't done it in a while.
Now that's fun. Like to me, the opening of that, because I like I think it's a traditional white elephant where you take something from around the house, right? That maybe isn't valuable to you anymore, or you don't use anymore, and other people, and then just when they open it, and then the look on their face, and then the whole trading and shuffling of gifts, and
you know what? I know I'm going to get a gift for you. It's like a white elephant gift. You'll love it. And because I know you don't have Facebook, but you creep your wife's Facebook and remember pictures a couple years ago of me, because we for a couple of years we kind of dressed up, in holiday gear. So I got a good, I don't know if you remember, but I got a good picture for you. All right. Okay. With the second pick in the second round, Ryan Piccolotti selects cramming everyone into one car to go check out the lights in Eagle Point Park in Clinton, Iowa.
Oh, you did it, huh?
I did it.
That's fun.
Second round.
Fun. Yeah. I thought you were going to say, because again, you said you got a family of like 18 or whatever, cramming them all in one room. to like open gifts and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like Brienne's side was much larger. So when her grandma was still around and we'd do Christmas at her house and stuff like that, that was always fun. You know, it's a lot of people in a small room and getting cozy with Aunt whoever, you know. Yes.
Now you wouldn't get cozy with the aunt, you would get cozy with grandma.
Eh, you know, whatever.
Oh, sorry. With the first pick in the third round, Raymond Borman selects
Gifts from students. Now I don't know how you are as you know, the elementary gym teacher, but you know, we don't get a ton, and that's fine. You know, I don't expect it from the students or from everyone or whatever, but it is fun when you do get them, and just, you know, sometimes the variety of which you get, and you know, this year was pretty good also. You know, again, didn't get a million of them or anything like that, but the ones I got were pretty good. So
awesome.
I do appreciate gifts from
Awesome.
students for sure. And tell me, I mean, obviously all gifts are nice and appreciated. The homemade ones though, right? They get a little +1. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I slept 8 last night, and I ate. I ate. Heather got a hollow Santa from a gift, and I ate it.
Hey, on.
And I put the I put the wrapper in the dishwasher.
See, it's so ironic that, or maybe it's coincidental, whatever, that you say that, because it was on Twitter. Oh my goodness, who was it? I forget who said it. Barstool Big Cat, I think. But he showed a picture of his microwave, and he had a bunch of Tupperware dishes in his microwave. So apparently he's a sleepwalker or sleep eater or a sleep do weird thingser, and he packed his microwave with weird stuff. So like he said in the heading, you know, make sure you double check what's in the microwave before you start the microwave, because he sleepwalked and, you know, put a bunch of stuff in the microwave. So it is kind of strange, not only that you slept 8 last night, but you put the wrapper in the dishwasher. I thought of you when I saw that tweet.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
The struggle's
it
real.
is. All right. With the second round, with the second pick in the third round, Ryan Piccolotti selects watching Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer creepy movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loved them, but they're creepy now as I look back.
Yeah,
And I forgot. And the Abominable Snowman one.
Yeah.
Or is that Rudolph? That's Rudolph, isn't it?
That is in Rudolph. And then there was I forget his name now, but the lumberjack guy or whatever. He was the pickaxe guy. Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
No, that's a good one. That's classic. We mentioned that today. We had shortened schedules, so periods were about 20, 25 minutes, whatever. And I'm like, we should just have Rudolph on a cycle, because that Rudolph is only like 20 minutes long, you know? So it could have worked, but whatever.
Yep. All right. I don't need my microphone anymore. With the first pick in the fourth round, Raymond Boardman selects.
Now, I wasn't sure to do a universal selection or to narrow it down, and I have narrowed it down. I'm going to take the Plano Christmas Classic with my fourth round selection.
Okay. Solid. For all the people who love basketball, you know, lots of games, lots of teams.
Mm-hmm. Lots of good tournaments around here, really, I think. I mean, around here being relative, like what is it? The tournament at Proviso, Pontiac has the real good high profile tourney. Down in ISU, they have a big one down there.
I went there last year, recruit. I went to Pekin last year.
Okay.
But York, you need to go to York.
I have been before.
But
I have.
I mean, last year, Christie, I mean, they had some studs there. And
that's really, I mean, I think the big, you know, basketball fan in the area, you look to see who's playing there. So it isn't necessarily
Lamar North was there, or West was there last year. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not necessarily the tournament, but the high profile individuals or teams who will be where, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plano's close, you know, and a lot of, you know, people, you know, or whatever. It's special to me. So fourth round.
All right. I've got another personal one with the second pick in the fourth round. I select going outside and burning all of the present wrapping, all the boxes and wrapping paper. We have almost started Savannah on fire multiple times.
I was gonna say, I thought there was an issue with it one time before or something like that.
Yeah. Actually, almost started Heather's dad's crops because their field's right behind my parents' house. But yeah, it's a tradition like no other. All the males go out there. We go out there and burn.
With some
I don't know if
jungle
we're gonna do
juice.
that this year. It's gonna be cold as I don't know. Might burn it in the house.
Speaking of that, well, I mean, you're not traveling during the storm, are you?
We won't go down till Christmas.
Got it. Okay. Should be smooth sailing by then.
Yeah, hope so. All right. All right. In the fifth round, the first pick in that round. Jeez, I'm struggling. Raymond Borman selects.
You're doing great. Very similar to my one of my other picks, I thought, but bowl season. A lot of good football games during this winter break, the Christmas break, and into the New Year's, especially, the Illini playing on January 2nd, but those New Year's Day bowl games, a lot of different matchups. Actually, we've already had some interesting, intriguing matchups. So bowl season, I enjoy that. There's many that I would like to watch that, schedule wise or whatever, I'm not able to necessarily, but a lot of good games.
It's just a little, it's disappointing understanding that so many players, don't play.
Yeah, I agree.
Back in the day, that never happened, but now it's happening too much. So it just kind of takes away from some of the games. But again, I understand it. But
being an Illini fan, we haven't been in this position very often. But this year, all of a sudden, we feel the sting because, we're in a meaningful game. And we have some talented kids who are deciding not to play for, I guess valid reasons. There's an opportunity where you could get injured and then lose out on millions of dollars or whatever.
Right. I know. That's why I can see it. It's just a shame,
Yeah.
That's, that was the beauty of that. All right. Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick of the draft. I have another, personal one, but I'm going with just straight up Christmas cookies. Love them.
Yep. That was a possibility. It would have been an honorable mention, and it came up in some of my searches, but I don't know, man. Maybe I just eat too many, and I know the feeling of being miserable after the fact. But
yes.
Yeah, it kind of happened today, but whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Had we gone 6 rounds, Sleeping In was my 6th round pick.
Oh. I had 2 left. I picked a 7. One was the actually I had 8. So one was the late night rapping. I just kind of loved that. I was always, even though you got this tiring, but it was just kind of fun. Then of course, I moved my list. Another one was we read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" to the kids. That was I read that, brings tears to my eyes. Is that it? Oh, yep. No, that's it. Oh, and of course, playing with new presents.
Oh yeah. What about, I don't know, my dad used to hate putting, maybe we mentioned this before, the stickers and decals on like our little toys and stuff. But I don't know, by the time I had the kids, it's like you would buy things and they already had the stickers and stuff on them. And I was like, thank you. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Well, then with all the twisty ties on them, it's a pain.
That's right. That was our era.
And my brother-in-law gets me every time, man. Brad, he would just he would have the kids bring it to me and I would take care of it all.
Yeah.
That's how he rolls.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this. I'm hoping that I have an opportunity. Remember one of our last episodes, I was asked how many Manny's tacos you could eat. I'm going to try and do all you could eat Manny's tacos. I'm just going to buy 20 of them and see if I can get through them. I'll keep you posted.
Well, that's what Preston's like, oh, I want some Manny's. Is it open during Christmas? No. But with Morgan home, we'll have to make a trip back to Savannah and hit Manny's.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I thought about maybe filming me eating the 20. You know, we'll see. We'll see what we
Please.
can work on.
With to the Rocky music or something, something motivational. And then you got final countdown. Just make it a mixed medley.
Yeah. All right. Looks like I got some work to do over this holiday season.
Yep. All right. This
Ryan.
was the Christmas edition of the Gym Teacher Dreams podcast. We played Santa. We had a draft. You can do that at home. Maybe I'll have to make a tournament Christmas or holidays. I'll make the tournament the holiday season and get that out for our next podcast over break. But thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And until next time, America.
Merry Christmas to you and yours, and we love you, and tell a friend, please.
Enjoy your family time, cherish it, and we'll see you next time. We love you. We out. Peace out.